how can Ukraine effectively lobby for continued support in the US, given that 51% of Americans actually oppose the military aid for Ukraine, according to the US media polls?
Masal Herem in Kiev, my greetings to studio guests and all audience. Of course, we understand that with Trump administration, it will be new epoch. But whether it means that aid to Ukraine will stop, I'm not sure. You know, Ukraine prepared a plan of victory, and two chapters of this victory agenda was written by persons close to Donald Trump, namely Boris Johnson, former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, and the Senator Lindsey Graham, senator from Republican Party. Actually, as for Boris Johnson, he proposed the idea that Ukrainian soldiers can substitute US soldiers in Europe. As for Lindsey Graham, he proposed the idea that United States of America should be more engaged in the process of searching several important things in Ukrainian soil. I mean, first of all, sources for titanium that need for US industries, and that can compensate support of Ukraine. That's why I think that President Trump and his administration, future administration, still don't know what to do. That's why talks are still going on. And Ukraine, of course, searching ways to people who are close to Trump and who confirmed his opinion to not to stop support to Ukraine, but even increase the volume of that support. Thank you very much.
Yes. Well, Dr. Markov, then how do you assess Russia's recent strategy as it faces NATO's increasing involvement in Ukraine's defense?
We expected that it will be more aggressive behavior of the Joe Biden administration after presidential elections finished in United States. Everybody knows that majority of the American voters against escalation of Ukrainian war against Russia. That's why Joe Biden administration understood very well that if they made escalation before election, it will undermine the chances for the Kamala Harris to win the presidential election sufficiently. So Biden knows that American people against continuation of this war against Russia on Ukrainian territory. That's why he didn't make escalation before the election, and we expected that he would do such escalation after election before change of presidential of the January 20th. There are few reasons of this. One reason is more psychological. Joe Biden personally hates Vladimir Putin very much for the many reasons. Joe Biden was key supervisor of such military coup in Ukraine 2014, which overthrew last democratic elected president of Ukraine and imposed illegal repressive pro-American regime, neo-colonial regime to the Ukrainian people. And the Biden was real master of such coup and such regime. Also, Anthony Blinken, he believes that his grandfather being Jewish in Kiev and left Kiev, Russia, those days because anti-Jewish pogroms. That's why Anthony Blinken personally hate Russia all this time. If you look at the students' text of the Anthony Blinken, you knew that even the students at university, Anthony Blinken writing every time that Russia is bad, bad, bad. Something like this. And also, party of war understanding United States that Ukrainian army is losing the war and Russian army going forward. And some of the people also believe that Joe Biden wants to create such escalation, which will not allow Donald Trump to stop the war and to find that peace compromise with Russia.
Yes,
So
well,
this
Mr.
escalation was
Ouz,
very much expected.
pardon me, Doctor. Now, question to you, Mr. Ouz, how do you think Ukraine can leverage its natural resources, such as rare earth minerals, to persuade Trump and the public as well to continue the US military and financial support?
Because Ukraine search ways to, as I said, Trump and start to explain to Trump administration that that support to Ukraine could be interesting to you, as actually military support to Ukraine, first of all, interesting to the military companies of the United States of America. According to Nobel Prize winner in economy, Joseph Stiglitz, 90% of whole support that the United States of America give to Ukraine actually goes to different US military production companies who produce weapons, who create jobs, places for their people, who help to US economy, and that's first of all help to US economy and then help to Ukraine. And that's why Ukraine explained to US that supporting of Ukraine, it's not only support of Ukraine as a country, first of all, it's supporting of the military industry of the United States of America.